welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm Tina with Hanging with Frugal Tina. Welcome to you all, and as always, everybody else, welcome back. I am happy that you are here. So I'm recording this video after we've already had the meal, and I'm glad because what I thought I was going to make and what it actually ended up tasting like were completely different. Many weeks ago, I did a video on these like jelly meatballs, and I thought, gee, that might be great. Maybe we could use a different kind of meat, and chicken or pork or something like that. So we settled it on a pork chop, and what I expected it to taste like and what it actually tasted like were two completely different things. I expected a little bit similar to the meatballs, but the pork in it changed it. It was completely different, not in a bad way. They were both good in their own way. So rather than me talking so much about it, let's get over there. I'll show you what I did. So let's get it, let's go. Let's heat up those pots, come on. Here we go. This is what you're gonna need for this super easy dinner. You're gonna need some pork chops. Those pork chops I paid, and I'll show you a close-up, $6.95. The rest is pantry staples that you should have in your house. Maybe you don't have the onion soup mix, but there's an easy fix to that. You can make it from your pantry staples. So what are you gonna need? You're gonna need the pork chops, some garlic, some grape jelly, onion soup mix, whatever brand you want, and that goes for all of this, whatever your favorite is, and some barbecue sauce. You're only gonna need about a cup of the jelly and the barbecue sauce. You're not gonna need the entire jars. So let's get to mixing this up. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse off my meat. Wash yours, don't wash yours, whatever your preference is. And then we're gonna get to mixing the ingredients. And there's the price I paid for them. $6.95. Okay, so I have a lot going on the counter here. Right here I have the crock pot, which I lined the bottom with some of the pork chops, and over there I have the remaining pork chops. This is so easy, guys. I can't think of an easier thing to make. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a cup of grape jelly. Whatever you have, whatever you like. I keep thinking there's something in my pot, but it's not. Give that just a little scraping right there. Get all of it out there. I might put a little bit extra because it's for 6 pork chops, what I'm doing. And I think there's 9 or 10 that were in that packet. But I'm not sure. I want to see how much it makes. Because I might not need more just because I have more pork chops. Okay. A cup and a cup. Got some garlic. We're going to put a ton of it. We're going to put a big old heaping spoonful of it. See that? Plop. And there it goes. Last ingredient. Well, it's upside down, but a package of onion soup mix. And then we're going to give that a big old mixy poo. If you have lumps of the jelly, don't worry about it. They'll melt. And that's what it looks like. All right, let me move things around and show you how to put this together. Okay, so I have my mixture over here. I have lined the bottom of the pan, the pot, I should say, with the pork chops. And I'm going to pour some of this over there. I'm not adding extra. This seems like enough. Now, you can make this with mashed potatoes, which is my go-to. But I think I'm being outvoted, and they want it over rice. So, okay. So, there you go. You do that. And I'll put in another layer. Let me get those in there real quick. I didn't sear these beforehand because sometimes when you sear meat before you put it in the crock pot, when it's done, it falls apart. And I'd really rather not. I'll put a little bit more in there before I go off. I have 2 more pieces to go in. So we're going to put this on either low for 4 to 5 hours. No, low 6 to 8, high 4 to 5, depending on your pot. Okay, and now the rest goes in. And then we just turn it on. And that is it, guys. I'm going to see you in a couple of hours as soon as I scrape down this bowl and add the rest of it in there. You don't ever see me doing that, but I do scrape things down. There you go. All ready to go. Well, might help if I plug it in. Here's how you're going to make the Southern style green beans. Now, I'm not a Southerner. Well, kind of. I'm Southern Jersey. But this is how you make them. I haven't made these many years ago. I don't think my kids currently has ever had it because they like onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and butter in theirs. But this is what you're going to need. You're going to need about 3 cans or a big family size can of green bean. I like the green bean cuts better than the French style. But you're going to need some chicken broth or bouillon, a little bit of oil, garlic powder, onion powder, and onion, a little bit of brown sugar, a tablespoon or so, salt, pepper, and bacon. If you don't have bacon, you can use bacon bits, like I am. And they're the real bacon pieces, so no big deal. First thing I'm gonna do is chop up that onion and open up the cans. Onion is all chopped up, cans are all open. Let's move it over to the stove. So if you had real bacon, you would have fried up some bacon and then kept some of the bacon grease. I actually have some bacon grease, but I'm not gonna use it because I want to show you how I could do it without the actual bacon. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of oil in this pan, and then I'm going to saute the onions. That's about a tablespoon or so. I didn't measure, but it's not very, it may not even be a tablespoon. But you do need the oil because we're going to want to, when the water cooks out, we're going to want them to fry up a little bit. So you do need that little bit of oil in there. First thing I'm going to do now is I would have cooked my bacon and left it in there, cooked it. But since we don't, we're going to move on to the onion. And I'll show you how to get that bacon flavor in there. So before I forget, do not drain your beans. Just keep them in the juice that they came in. All right, so let me cook these down a little bit and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. The onion soaked up a bit of the oil, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more in there. Not a lot more though, just a splash. I'm going to add in the bacon because that's got a flavor. Not all of it, but that's going to flavor up that oil in there. Okay, to this, we're going to add our beans with the juice. One of the cans, I am not going to add the juice because I want to add some bouillon to it. So I'm just going to try and pour it off. without spilling it. And it's about a half a cup of liquid going in for the broth. Gotta add a scoop of garlic, which I forgot to tell you about. Add as much or as little as you like. Gotta add the rest of the bacon in there. Gotta add what I made with the chicken broth. Gotta add some onion powder and garlic powder. That's the onion powder. Some garlic powder. Now we want these to cook hard. We want them on a high heat because we're going to cook all of the liquid out of it. Some pepper, some salt, and brown sugar. Tablespoon. And I'm just going to do a pinch more because we like ours sweet. So a tablespoon and a teaspoon. Now what we're going to do is we're going to let these things cook hard. When I tell you hard, I want it at a rapid boil until we get down. You'll hear the beans start crackling and popping when you get down low. So you want to boil this out, no lid. You can put a lid on to bring it to a boil, but then after that, take off the lid, bring it to a boil. And I'll come back a little bit in between and show you how it's cooking down. See how hard that's boiling? That's how you want to do. We're starting to cook down some of the things. But make sure, because you did put sugar in here, that you make sure you scrape the sides and whatnot so you don't burn the sugar that's in it. But it is cooking down. Let's keep it going. Here we go, we're getting down there. Pretty soon we're gonna start, if you can see, there's still some juice. Oh, I can't show it to you. There's still juice down the bottom, but we're getting there. Pretty soon we're gonna start hearing a snap and a crackle, and we'll know we're there. Listen to it. If you can hear that, it's getting down to the bottom. Okay. If you listen real closely, you'll hear a little bit of a crackle. It's kind of hard to hear, but you'll know it when you hear it when you're doing it. These are done. And that's why you have to be real careful when you get down to the bottom, because it gives it a bit of a caramelization. A little bit. You can't really see it that well, but you will taste it. I probably should have made 4 cans for my family, but we're here now. All right, pork chops are done. Let me show you those, and then we're gonna plate up. Okay, I've had this off for a couple of minutes to let it settle down and let some of the steam out, so when I came in here, it wouldn't be so getting a facial. Oop, rice just fell in there. But that's what it looks like. See all that gravy that's in there? Just try to give it a little bit of a stir. I'm gonna plate this up, and we're gonna use this juice in here for our rice. It's just got salt, pepper, and butter on our rice. And there's my plate. Looking yummy, yummy, yummy.
If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.
We're at the table. As always, what do I say? I
can't wait to eat.
That's right. I already cut a piece off. I took a little bit of the juice. Ajou. Got those hard cooked beans, the rice, and a pork chop. I'm gonna dip my pork chop in the juice a little bit. You gonna do that too? We'll pull it over towards you a little bit there. That's what it cooked in. It's sweet. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. He's never had either. He's had the rice. He's never had pork chops like this or the green beans like this. Let's go. That's good, right?
That's really good.
And it's not like in your face sweet like you would think it is, right?
Yeah,
That's really good.
that is.
All right, let me finish chewing it because I took a big bite.
That's really good.
I'm looking at Yasmin over there like she's all ready. All right, you got some of the green beans. You've never had the green beans before.
I've never had these ones.
These are southern style. Ready? Go.
That's really good.
It's different than what you're used to, right?
Yeah.
They're good. Yeah, they're really good. They take a little longer, but boy, oh boy, are they good. All right. Well, let me get everybody else fed. Hold on. I hate talking with food in my mouth. Let me get everybody else fed, and then we'll have everybody tell you what they think about the pork chops and the green beans at the wrap up. Bye-bye. Dinner's over. How'd they do? Boom! Nothing but the gravy left. They want that. They said they want to make more rice and have it tomorrow. Have at it. Have a party. But let's see what they thought about it. I'm going to start with my daughter, Jessica. Jessie, what did you think about two things? The pork chops and the green beans, because you had two new things today.
The green beans were great. Loved it. The pork chops, smoking good.
Smoking good. Aiden, same question.
It was amazing. I loved it very much.
Blaze, next question. Same question.
It was really great.
Nick,
It was amazing.
Eric, same question.
It was awesome tasting.
And Yaya,
It was banging.
and Tyler.
It was absolutely good.
What did I think about it? I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I haven't had beans like that in so long. It has to be at least 30 years. I'm not even kidding. Probably longer than some of you have been alive. But I really thoroughly enjoyed it. It was an easy peasy dinner, and that's all I got to say. So I hope you try it. I hope you like it. I hope you leave me a comment either way. Don't forget, like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.